Hello, welcome to another new video. This is Ariful Islam. Okay, this channel is about all types of image editing related contents, and one of my fellow viewers asked me for suggestions for one of his clients project, which is some types of image editing. Actually, let's see if we can help him to make it more easier. Let's jump into my workstation. This is the raw image and this is the reference one. The top part is almost identical to the original one. Here they use some types of gradient or retouching, and here is some light effects which makes it much better to look at. Alright, so here is the raw image. He sent me the PNG. Okay, let's open the reference as well. Okay, here is the reference, and here is the raw one. Alright, okay, so top part, we don't need that much of work in the top part, but we have lots of things to do in these bottom parts. Alright, let's work on this one first. To make this happen, we need to make a precise selection of this part. Alright, we can use any types of selection method, but I am using clipping path. I'm in pen tool. Okay, so here is the selection. Duplicate it from the main layer and lock the transparent pixels. And now we can see in the reference one, it's very smooth. Also it has some types of noise. Probably he added the noise after the edits, and an identical gradient similar to this portion. Alright, let's try to make it happen. The easiest way is to apply motion blur, and the direction is to vertical. It's not like horizontal, it's 100% vertical, and apply whichever is needed. Probably the distance is 150, no, 200. Okay, 200. Alright, and then we can apply some Gaussian blurs. Yeah, 5 is good enough. And now I can see here is some types of whites, and the similar white should be down there, but here we don't have that types of reflections. Okay, so we can choose this light source from here and simply press the shift and drag it to the bottom. Okay, now you can see it's create the similar effects. And now we have to create these types of light glowing effects in these levels. Also, here is the portion where we can make some edits, but that is not our concern. Our main concern is this portion now. Alright, let's make another selection for these levels. Okay, alright, so we have the selection. Duplicate it from the main layer and lock the transparent pixel. What is the transparent pixel lock actually? It helps us to make a selection, proper selection, lock this selection. So whatever we applied, that will only applied in these areas, not in any of the transparent areas. Okay, so the similar effect should be, gradient effect should be in this level. How can we make it? Alright, so the same thing we applied in this metal, that should be applied in here too. Okay, so okay, let's create another transparent layer and linked it with the bottom layer in this way. Press the Alt and click in between. Okay, now pick the source from this area and press shift, drag it to the bottom. Here keep the source, press shift and drag it to the bottom. Okay, it's look pretty solid, right? And it's applied in the entire area. The fonts, text, everything is blown away. Okay, so now make this layer move to overlay. Yeah, overlay. Okay, it looks pretty good. Yes. Okay, so we are almost there, right? If we apply a white background underneath, here is the result. Now this is the main raw image and this is our edited version. It's pretty identical now. Okay, we have to brighten the entire product. Let's group the entire thing we did and make a merged version, which is Ctrl Shift Alt and E. Now let's jump into the camera raw filter. We want to build the white like this, so we have to adjust the white balance. Just click this white balance tool, I, and click this area. Okay, now we can increase the exposure a little bit. 0.1 is good enough. Yeah, contrast, increase the contrast as well. Fine. We can add some whites. Yes, we can reduce some blacks. Okay, and finally we can add some grains to make this effect. Yes, now it looks pretty good. Okay, raw version, and here is our edited version. That's it. I believe this technique will help him to do the work more faster, and the client must like it. Write in comments what do you think, and if you have any better solution regarding this, don't forget to like, comments, and do subscribe please. Thank you.